Hello, my name is Leisse Wilcox, life strategist, and I am joined by Sheryl Delorme of Special Effects Lifestyle Boutique in downtown Brighton. Sheryl, tell us a little bit about your business and what you do.
Our business that's located in Brighton is a little unconventional in that it's a culmination of everything I love. We have the design studio, we have a commercial kitchen because I love to cook. We have a gourmet market because I love to eat. We host different types of workshops. We have ladies' fashions and accessories. You know, I thought very early on that if we just focused on the design, then we'd be missing out on other things.
You will feed me and clothe me.
I will, yeah.
Sheryl, where did you get your idea for your business?
I can remember as a child playing store with my brother. I know it sounds silly, but it's just always something that's been in the back of my mind. Little did I know that down the road, that's what would actually happen. It's always been a desire to run my own business.
What would you say are the top 2 challenges you've been faced with? And yeah, pick 2. And how did you persevere?
I think everybody has been in the same boat that has any type of a retail business or business in general. It's been an extremely difficult 2 years, but I think if you're able to be very open-minded and not fear change, it can actually work to your benefit. Yeah.
Did that take a lot of letting go for you?
It does.
Yeah.
Because everybody's struggling. Everybody's kind of, you know, where do I go? Do I go online? Do I stay as a retail space? And I think that each individual business has to do what's right for them.
What would you say was your first win that made you confident you were doing the right thing?
I think being in the design world is not an easy thing for a woman, especially if you have to deal with contractors and a majority of them are men. I remember a number of years ago, I had a client when the job was completed and the drywallers left and the electricians left and everything was done, and the homeowner approached me and he said right to my face, he said, "I can't believe that you pulled this off."
Wow.
And I said, "Are you saying this because I'm a girl?" And his face turned beet red, and I knew then that I was in the right business. I'm in the right path, because I felt if I could overcome that kind of mindset, that definitely it would not be an easy road to take, but definitely one worth traveling.
Wow. And you've been in business for a number of years. Does it look and feel anything now like you thought it would look when you were first starting out?
No, absolutely not.
Is anything similar?
You know what? I don't stop to think about it.
Yeah.
I really don't. I have goals in mind, and I have a clear projection of where I want to go. I think just stay focused and don't worry about the outside noise.
Sounds like a guiding principle
It's
for you.
not until I have situations like this where I have to stop and think.
Yeah.
Because I really don't. Like, people say to me, "Oh my God, you've come so far." I don't think about it.
How would you say you set yourself apart from others, both as a business and as a business owner?
I'm never one to not listen to an idea, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. I welcome that. Creativity is extremely important in a business, because if you are just single-minded and you don't look at all the possibilities that are around you and different angles that you can take to get there, then you're in the wrong business.
Does your creativity come intuitively?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
do you just get an idea?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I listen to my instincts before I listen to anybody else.
And it sounds like you thrive on the resiliency of change.
I love it. I absolutely love it. I can't be stagnant. You know, for a long time I worked for corporations, and it just wouldn't allow me to be creative. I got my hands slapped so many times. I realized, you know, I think a few years into doing that, it just was not the avenue that I should stay on, and that I really, really needed to be self-employed.
Yes.
I guess I don't play well with others. That's what it boils down to, right?
Yes.
So.
At what point did you feel truly successful, and what was your turning point?
I think it was the first People's Choice, the Reader's Choice. That shocked me because I didn't see it coming. And when I got that email, I was like, wow, people are actually paying attention. So I think that for me was like, I'm obviously on the right track.
That public
if other
recognition.
people are seeing it, then absolutely I must be doing something right.
Congratulations, that's
Thank
exciting.
you.
What is one component of your business that you outsource, and how did you come to make the decision to do so?
As women in business, we feel like we can do it all, right? It's like we do everything, and we can't. And the sooner I think you acknowledge that, the easier it is for you. I'm very, very fortunate that I have a very creative young lady that works with me. And she was actually a co-op student that we had a number of years ago. And once she graduated from high school, she reached out. And I was more than thrilled to have her come on board.
How has social media changed the way you interact with your community or your clients?
Social media can be a godsend, or it can be a complete disaster. Nobody's perfect. People make mistakes, right? As a matter of fact, I had one this morning, actually. I had posted the other day about a product that we just got in. It was some beautiful European soaps from France. And I happened to post it, and I got an email this morning from a local resident who felt like I wasn't supporting the community because there was another business that carried that same product. It is never my intention, and I believe a lot of other businesses' intention to cross over, but it happens. I actually plan on approaching that business this afternoon and speaking with her and you know, seeing where she's at with this and willing to sell her my product if that's the case, because we focus really hard, like really, really hard on what we bring into our store.
That's a great example.
Yeah.
Specifically, how has the women's program or the BECN assisted you as a business owner?
I was able to receive a grant, which was awesome. To get something like that, you feel like you've won the lottery.
Yes.
And so because of that, I was able to take some of my workload and offload it onto a social media specialist. And so in that fashion, they've been extremely beneficial. And I think just a support system.
If you had to give one piece of advice to someone starting a business, what would it be?
Find some place to put your fear. But I had this conversation with a young entrepreneur just maybe a couple of weeks ago, and in hindsight, looking back, she didn't know what steps to take next. And when we started chatting, I listened very intently to what she was saying. And I told her that she had to put her fear aside. I said, and the minute you step outside that comfort zone, the fear's gone. It really is.
Is there anything else that's coming up that wants to be shared in your experience of running a business?
Yeah, we've actually started a new venture. The building that we're actually located in Brighton is about 180 years old. And a few years ago, my husband and I designed an addition to go on the back. And it is known as the Artisan Loft Airbnb. So I think what we're trying to create is a real destination point for people to come to, have amazing experiences, whether it be, you know, through a local event or something that we have set up for you through experiential tourism. And so I'm always wanting to create something that nobody else has done.
Sheryl, thank you so much for sharing your story of your business and really how your life intertwines with that. What a pleasure to speak to you.
Thank you so much.
Find a place to put your fear and just keep putting one foot ahead of the other.